Yo guys, what's up guys? Yesterday in my little reactions video, it looks like it's kind of going negatively. And that was just my opinions of the game. Yeah, I was really pissed off. So I'm kind of settled down now. But for what I said yesterday, it was kind of true. So, and I'm gonna try to elaborate on that. And this video is mainly going to be about the playoff scenarios again, and I'll tell you, who to root for, who not, and because Lions are still somewhat in it, like they're not officially eliminated yet. So we'll get to there. It's mainly what this video is going to be about. But I just want to go first to elaborate what I was trying to say in my reactions video. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, the Lions fans are just blaming it on the refs. It's a tradition for the Lions to do that because they lost. Now, I wasn't trying to say that going into the game we were outmatched. Obviously, we were extremely outmatched and outgunned, and with our defense depleted as it was, I thought it was going to be an ugly game. But to say that there wasn't bad calls in that game, I mean, yes, there were bad calls on both sides, but it was mainly the bad calls against the Lions is what really affected them in that game. Like, if they want to say there was, I've even seen some some Packers fans, and even some fans around the league are saying, that there was no bad calls in that game. And I know I'm a Lions fan and I'm biased, but I just want a fair game. And a lot of people think that was, but like what I said earlier, that defensive holding call in the beginning of the second half, give me evidence that there was a defensive holding, and I'll accept it. But for that flag to come in so late, that was after the whistle was blown dead, and there was no video evidence for it. Like, there was no replay. They couldn't show the infraction. So, like, I can't say that it was a fair play because I didn't see the evidence. So give me the evidence and I'll accept it. Same with that Marvin Jones catch. Show me an angle that shows he didn't catch the ball. Because from all the angles I've seen, he caught the ball. He got the ball feet in, dragged. You could see the black pellets come up in bounds. Give me an angle and I'll believe it. But, and that's just my opinion. I think the Lions got screwed in that game. But, and I'm not saying that if that defensive holding call didn't happen, the Lions would have gone on to win. I wasn't trying to say that at all. What I was trying to say was it should have been 14-14. Packers would have punted. Lions would have got the ball, have a chance to take the lead. Now, they could have always just gone 3 and out. This probably would have happened. But, that drive should have ended right there. Lions should have had the ball. If they went 3 and out, it would have changed field position again. It would have changed the game. But, nonetheless, we can't go back and change it. And, please don't kill me for it. I was trying to give my opinion and trying to, all that. So, okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Lions playoff possibilities. They are still in it, but it's heavily slimmed now since they lost, and the Bears won and the Cardinals won. Luckily the Vikings lost, but now they're not in it, now it's the Cardinals. If the Lions want to make the playoffs, they're going to have to win out. They cannot lose again. They have to go 8-8, and the Cardinals have to lose twice in the last 3 games. They got the Eagles coming up. With the Jalen Hurts, they played against the best defense in the league, in the Saints. And they did pretty well. Yes, Eagles defense set them up in some good possessions, but Jalen Hurts had to go out there and make the drives happen. He did. He plays phenomenally well. And if they can play like they did against the Saints, against the Cardinals, there could be another upset brewing. But other than that, the Cardinals have 2 divisional games. They get the 49ers after that, I believe, and the Rams. So there's some losable games for the Cardinals. So it's all up to the Lions. Now, Matthew Stafford, the report is he is in tremendous pain, which is not good to hear. But he is a competitor and he is tough. So he wants to play. I know he does. So it's going to take something drastic for him not to play this Sunday against the Titans, which is going to be another tough game. We got to contain Derrick Henry. But I think that if they win out and the Cardinals lose twice, they'll be in. I did that in the playoff scenarios on ESPN. The reason I'm doing not doing a screen recording because it's just so limited. Like that 7-9 record. At first, when I tried to look for it, it was not there anymore. But there is a possibility. But the only way is that the Cardinals have to lose out, the Bears have to lose out, and the Vikings have to lose out, and then the Bears and the Vikings do play, and they have to tie for the Lions to make it at 7-9. So a lot of things need to happen, and it's probably not going to happen. So 8-8 is their best scenario, and the Cardinals lose twice. So that's the only chance the Lions have to make. So basically, if they lose again, and either the Bears or the Vikings win, they're officially eliminated. So there's that. I'm an optimist. I hope they can still make the playoffs. I still want them to. But there's speculation saying if they don't make the playoffs, this may be Stafford's last season as a Lion. And there's talk saying, if Jalen Hurts does well in the last few games, that he may be traded because they're paying Carson Wentz all this money, so it'll be dumb to just put him as a backup over Jalen Hurts. That'll be the most expensive backup. My friend Tyler said that to me, and that's actually true. But you know what? Depending on how Jalen Hurts plays, he did well against the #1 defense in the league. I'll see what he does the rest of the season, but I wouldn't mind, for the Lions, if the Eagles are open to trading Jalen Hurts, the Lions try to trade for Jalen Hurts, because we're going to need a quarterback at some point. Stafford's getting older, and I wouldn't mind it, but yeah, I really do hope Stafford's okay. Him being in tremendous pain right now it's not a feel-good situation, even after the loss. He got hit hard. But, like I said, he's a true competitor. He's tough as nails. And I think that, I will not be surprised if they limit him in practice all week or even keep him out of some practices. Just so, he doesn't re-aggravate it. So he's ready to go this Sunday. He's probably going to take a lot of painkiller shots or meds or whatever. But it's all up to see how bad his ribs are. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for an MRI just to see how bad those ribs are. But yeah, if Stafford doesn't play, winning out is impossible. You need Stafford at the helm if you want to have any chance of winning out. I'm not trying to disrespect Chase Daniel, but he hasn't played all year, and he doesn't have the same chemistry as Stafford has with the guys on the offensive side. So it's it'll be a lot difficult if Chase Daniel is the last quarterback. And they may even go to Chase Daniel. They may think, oh, we're so far out of it, it's a long shot. They don't want to risk Stafford getting more injured. I wouldn't be surprised if they go with Chase Daniel and just try to finish out the season, hire a new head coach, which they should give Darrell Bevell a strong thought of hiring him as next head coach for 1 or 2 year trials, just see what happens. And get a new GM and start over next year. But I do hope Stafford's okay, and I do hope we see him next week just to see that he's okay. But yeah, there's the playoff scenarios. The Lions have to win out. The Cardinals have to lose at least twice. So root against the Cardinals and root for the Lions. Like I said, last video I lost a subscriber and I got a lot of dislikes. So I was trying to clarify that, and I know going into the game the Lions were outmatched and outgunned, and I knew that we were probably going to lose that game, but there were some calls in that game that really affected the Lions' outcome that really should have went our way, but it didn't. And but the Packers were just a better team. They are just one of the best teams, and I believe they're going to get that #1 seed. So I'm just happy for the guys how they played yesterday. Even with all the adversity and all the things going on, they fought hard, and they fought hard for Bevell. I think if Matt Patricia was still head coach, 1, we wouldn't have won last week, and 2, we probably would have got killed again this week against the Packers like we did in week 2. So I'm just happy for the guys. I'm happy for them the way they fought. It gives me hope for next season. It really does. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment. Please like, subscribe again. I'm a little calmer now. I really wish we won yesterday, but the Packers were just a better team. And basically until Aaron Rodgers is gone, they always will be. But who knows? Maybe the Lions will surprise us next year. We always play the Packers hard. And Packers fans even said it. the one team in the whole NFC North that they're afraid to face is the Lions, because we always play them tough. So, especially at Ford Field. So hopefully next season we'll get some preseason games and get back to a regular season, and COVID will be gone and we will be able to have a better season next year with a new head coach and a new GM. And but yeah, let's not give up on the Lions just yet until they're officially eliminated. That's how I'm going to look at it. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day.